Hi, I'm Helen Guza.
And I'm Cory Barwatt.
We're here to update you on the soybean meal and natural gas futures.
Natural gas prices have been trending lower ever since we have been on spring break, thanks to a change in the weather pattern.
The soybean meal futures have also seen some changes. Let's take a look at what's happened to the soy meal prices between March 8th and 14th. Currently, the soybean growing process is about 50% complete in Brazil and just beginning in Argentina. Last week, the May contract for soybean meal prices started out staying fairly consistent. However, on Friday, March 13th, the market saw a strong bearish trend with prices. This can be seen by the current stock price of $323.6, which is much lower than the 20-day average of $334.1 and the 100-day average of $337.5. The World Agricultural Supply and Demand, or the WASDE report, was released last Tuesday at noon by the USDA. The report stated that the projected supply of soybeans for the season will remain unchanged from February's report. Brazil's soybean crop remained at 94.5 million metric tons, and Argentina's crop remained at 56 million metric tons. The soybean crush and exports also remained the same as forecasted. This caused the market to stay fairly consistent for the beginning of last week. The market saw a drop in soybean meal prices on Friday. A factor that has most likely contributed to this drop is the strength of the U.S. dollar against other forms of currency. On Friday last week, the U.S. dollar climbed 0.9%, reaching 100, which is the highest value it has seen since April 2003. The Brazilian real has simultaneously seen a drop to its weakest value since 2004. This means that soybeans and other foreign commodities will have lower values when traded in dollars. This will most likely cause the price of soybean meal to stay low. Let's take a look at the weather in South America. Over the past month, Argentina's rainfall has been approximately average, whereas the major growing region of Mato Grosso, Brazil, has been slightly drier than average. Temperatures in Brazil for the next week are projected to be just slightly cooler with a typical precipitation. On the other hand, Argentina is expected to have warmer and drier weather.
The week of March 8th through the 14th saw much warmer temperatures than the first week of March. Natural gas futures fell in New York, capping a weekly decline, as milder U.S. weather hindered demand for the heating fuel. Forecasts showed that above normal temperatures across the contiguous U.S. through March 18th will give way to a weaker push of cool air the following 10 days. With the cold now isolated in the Northeast for the rest of the month, the resulting heating demand will likely not offset production. The early start to the injection season has reignited selling interest throughout the market. Production of the fuel will climb in 2015 for the 10th straight year, rising 5% to 78.39 billion cubic feet a day from the previous year. The government raised its growth estimate from 3.1% in the December report. Natural gas NYMEX contracts for May were at a high point of $2.92 in the middle of last week. However, these prices have continued to drop after the warm temperatures to $2.80 at closing on Monday. This indicates that gas supplies are more than able to meet demand. The U.S. Energy Information Administration said that natural gas storage in the U.S. fell by 198 billion cubic feet last week to 1.512 trillion cubic feet. This is 46.9% above year-earlier levels and 13% below the 5-year average for this time of year. This indicates producers have made up for most of last winter's unusually strong demand.
We hope you enjoyed our market analysis and found something informative about the update.
For Up in the Air, I'm Cory Barwatt.
And I'm Helen Guza.